What's up guys, my name is Ace, and this is something different. Welcome to the new channel. This is going to be the home of my Black Ops 7 content going forward, and then beyond that, who knows what's going to happen with things. But with this, I wanted a fresh start when it comes to my Call of Duty content. And in this first video, I wanted to set the tone a little bit when it comes to my thoughts on Black Ops 7 going into it. Now that we've experienced it in the beta, we provided our feedback. A lot of that feedback they just recently addressed, and I have covered the details on that on my main channel a little while back, of course. But with this video, it might be a little bit controversial to say, which I think is crazy that this is controversial to say, but I'm genuinely and unapologetically excited for Black Ops 7. At the moment, it seems a bunch of the vocal COD community, at least the ones you see talking about the game online, are still generally leaning more toward the negative direction when it comes to Black Ops 7. Anytime you see a Twitter post, a YouTube post, or a Reddit post, for instance, talking about Black Ops 7, you tend to see quite a few negative comments mixed in there, often to the point where it's overshadowing many of the positive comments. And when it comes to this, while I totally understand the general burnout with the Call of Duty franchise, it has been burning people out over the years, especially due to how they've been handling a lot of things like their modern matchmaking system. And I can also totally understand just not being interested in the futuristic setting of Black Ops 7, or maybe the mechanics like wall bouncing, for instance. If you're not into any of that stuff, that's totally fine. Those are all perfectly valid reasons to not be interested in Black Ops 7. And if you're not into it, cool. There are plenty of other great games to play, and I hope you find them. I mean, I'm going to be splitting my time up and playing Battlefield 6 as well, because I'm really enjoying that game too. But in saying that, it is insane to me that saying you are excited for a game due to concrete factors and due to the beta experience as well. Like, we've had an opportunity to play the game at this point, or at least the beta build of the game, which is largely going to reflect what we experienced with the main game. It's insane to me that saying that you liked that and that you're looking forward to the full game tends to get a lot of backlash, as if it's not okay to be excited for a game that you enjoy. And I know full well when I say that I'm excited for Black Ops 7, this is going to bring me backlash. There's likely going to be comments in this video that are going to be pushing back against that, like I'm not allowed to say that I'm enjoying it, or I must be paid to say I'm enjoying it or something. I don't care. I'm always going to be honest with you guys, even if it goes against the grain and against what appears to be the general consensus in the community. I'm not here to tell the community what they want to hear. I'm always going to tell you how I'm actually feeling about things, whether that's positive or negative. And for anybody that's followed me for a long time now, you'll know Black Ops 7 is shaping up to be very close to my dream Call of Duty game. They're checking almost every single box on my list that I've wanted to see in Call of Duty for a long time, and I've been very vocal about these things as well. So I'm not just pulling these out of nowhere and making them up. These are things I've been very vocal with. Like the big one, the return of a more classic style of matchmaking that we experienced in the open playlist during the beta. That's going to be our default matchmaking when the game launches. They're also finally bringing back persistent lobbies, so they're not going to be breaking up after every single game. That's a huge one I've really been pushing for over the years, because I think that's had a very drastic negative impact on the community. Another thing I haven't seen many people talking about is they're finally upgrading their server infrastructure as well. They're transitioning into the Azure servers, and while it was a mix in the beta, they're in the process of making the full transition over, and that's a big deal as well. On top of that, just in general with the gameplay in Black Ops 7, they're leaning more in the direction of appealing to aggressive playstyles. That's my kind of Call of Duty game. It's also got a near future setting, which over the years, anytime anybody has asked me what my preferred setting is for a Call of Duty, it's always near future. I like modern as well, but near future is always my preferred setting. And again, that's what we're getting here. Then content-wise, we're getting tons of 6v6 maps at launch, and the most we've ever seen in a single season with Season 1 as well. And to top that off, the style of these 6v6 maps, at least based on everything we've seen so far and the ones we played in the beta, those are my style of Call of Duty maps. I really like that particular style. It's more traditional, like Black Ops 2 style Treyarch, and that's what I'm really into. Another thing, getting a bit more specific here, Specialist is finally making a return in a Treyarch game, no less. And that's something I've been begging for years now. I absolutely love that mechanic of being able to earn your perks instead of your score streak rewards as you go on a streak. And on that topic of perks, the perk system, especially after we've seen what they're going to be changing based on feedback from the beta, the perk system itself looks like it's shaping up really well. And those are just a handful of the things that popped into my head. I'm sure I could make a significantly longer list than that. But they're providing so many of the things that I want to see in a Call of Duty game, and that I've been very vocal that I want to see in a Call of Duty game. Now, will this game be perfect? No, of course not. I'm sure once the game launches, I'm going to have some gripes. I'm going to have some feedback to provide. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's a handful of bugs at launch as well. And I absolutely have some concerns about their commitment to certain things in the future. Like, is that classic style of matchmaking with the open mosh pit that's confirmed to be our base matchmaking when the game launches, is that actually here to stay? Is that going to stick around for the full life cycle of the game? Or are they perhaps going to look at their data and be like, no, we're switching it back. We're going back to the old system that we've been complaining about for years and years now. We don't know that. Also, will they be sticking to somewhat reasonable cosmetics that fit in with the general Black Ops theme? Or is Homer Simpson going to be joining us in Season 3? There are absolutely still things to have reservations about, and I do have some reservations myself. I'm in no way saying that this game's going to be absolutely flawless or anything, and that I have zero reservations. But in saying this, it would be very disingenuous and quite hypocritical of me to not be excited when they're doing almost everything I've asked them to do and wanted them to do, including the big things that many of us were losing hope that they would ever make adjustments to. And then combine that with the fact that we've played the game. We got a taste for the game in the beta, and I had a really good time playing it, especially with the open mosh pit matchmaking. So unless they somehow botch everything and do the exact opposite of what they said they're going to be doing with this game, I don't see how I could possibly dislike this game. It's genuinely like this game was made for me. And I think it would be a massive red flag if I somehow found a way to twist all of this into a negative and find a way to be mad about getting just about everything I've been asking for over the years in a Call of Duty game. And if people want to get upset with me for being honest and incredibly consistent with my views over many, many years of sharing those views publicly, then I just don't care about the opinion of those people. Again, if you're not into the game, that's totally cool. Like, I'm not going to push back against that at all. I hope there are other games out there that you'll be enjoying, and if Battlefield 6 happens to be one of them, I'm still going to be playing that as well and covering it on the main channel. But with this, I'm more so pushing back against those that are going out of their way to target people that are saying that they're excited for the game or sharing positivity toward the game. Or the people that are spending a bunch of their free time obsessing over and constantly posting about how much they hate Call of Duty. That stuff can get pretty exhausting, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to sort of reboot things and have a fresh start with this channel, is to hopefully develop an audience here of people that are actually interested in Black Ops 7. I'd really like to build this up as more of a positive, constructive place for the game and for content surrounding the game. That doesn't mean no criticism allowed or anything, of course. I'm still going to be just as critical as I've always been with any other Call of Duty game. If I don't like something, I will let you know, and I'll always aim to be as constructive with that as possible, and I'll provide that feedback. So the type of content I plan on making for this channel is really going to be no different than the COD content I've been making for many years now. I just wanted that fresh start with the audience, because I think with my channel being as old as it was, my main channel, there's obviously been many subscribers that have been with me for many, many years, and maybe they loved Call of Duty at one point, but they've outgrown it, or they've gotten burnt out with it. Well, I think those people have really been adding up over the years, and that's just led to more and more negativity appearing when making COD content. So that's why I'm really excited for this fresh start. I really appreciate all of you guys that have come over and watched this video all the way to the end like this. And if you're interested in Black Ops 7 and watching content on Black Ops 7 and you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so, because this will be the home of my Call of Duty content for the foreseeable future. If not, if you genuinely don't have any interest in Black Ops 7, that's fine. Please don't feel obligated to subscribe to the channel just to show me some support or something, because at the end of the day, that actually may hurt the channel in the algorithm more than anything. I want people to subscribe to the channel here that actually want to watch my Black Ops 7 content. So again, thank you guys so much for coming by to the new channel and watching at the very least, and subscribing for those that are interested. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll talk to you guys next time.